Ashwagandha and levothyroxine is not a timing problem, and that's exactly why it catches people off guard. With most supplements and thyroid medication, the whole concern is spacing. Take your calcium or your iron too close to your levothyroxine and you blunt how much gets absorbed. Ashwagandha is different. It doesn't block absorption at all. The concern is that ashwagandha itself may nudge your thyroid hormone levels on top of the medication that's already doing that job. As a pharmacist, here's the piece I want you to walk away with even if you stop watching right now. If you add ashwagandha to your thyroid medication, the risk isn't that your dose stops working. It's that the two could stack and push your thyroid hormone a little higher than your doctor intended. That's called over-replacement, and it can quietly feel like being on too high a dose. So why does a stress and sleep herb touch the thyroid at all? Here's the part most people miss. Most people don't realize supplements can push thyroid labs too, because they assume only prescriptions move those numbers. But in a randomized, placebo-controlled trial, people with an underactive thyroid who took ashwagandha saw their thyroid markers climb over 8 weeks. That's often marketed as a benefit. But if you're already taking levothyroxine, that increase lands on top of your prescription, not instead of it. Now, contrast that with how it actually shows up. When thyroid hormone runs high, it doesn't always feel dramatic. It can feel like a faster heartbeat, a little shaky, wired but tired, warm when no one else is, trouble falling asleep. Sound familiar? Those are the exact symptoms people often blame on stress, which is why they reached for ashwagandha in the first place. That overlap is the trap. And there's one more layer. There are published case reports of people developing excessive thyroid hormone effects after starting ashwagandha. A few cases doesn't mean it happens to everyone, but it tells us this isn't only theoretical. The thyroid effect is real enough to show up in actual patients. So who should be most careful? I'd be especially cautious if your levothyroxine dose was recently adjusted, if your thyroid labs already tend to fluctuate, if you're older, if you have a heart rhythm condition, or if you already feel a little over-medicated on your current dose. For any of those, this is a conversation to have before you start, not after. Here's what I'd actually do. First, don't start ashwagandha with thyroid medication on your own. Loop in your doctor or pharmacist first because this one genuinely warrants it. Second, if you've already started both, pay attention to your body. New palpitations, tremor, anxiety, heat, or sleep trouble are worth a call. Third, ask about rechecking your thyroid labs after adding it. A blood test reads the change far better than guessing from how you feel, especially when the symptoms overlap so much with stress. I put the full pharmacist breakdown together, including the research, the symptoms to watch, and who should avoid this combination, over on LiveHealthyRX.com. The link is right below this video, and if this helped, subscribe. I break down a supplement and medication combination like this every week.